explain. Do you believe in my own findings, not even Primeboy? I leave Primeboy alone. Because reason why I left him alone is because the people behind the matter are already on ground already. They already plan everything. And I make him understand. Do you actually understand that they blocked the car? He was on the stage dancing. Why the situation? Who is in the car? It's Wunmi. So Wunmi, you know that you are going home in the next 3 hours. Why did you allow them to block the car? This is where this the impersonation came from. Wunmi, no, wait. Your this thing is yeah. So now you should understand the gravity of what these people has already plotted down already. Primeboy is supposed to be part of what killed Mohs. Now you should understand when the narrative of Abu Ebel came is to say Abu Ebel is the owner of the house, not Thailand. But when we start fighting Abu Ebel, he dropped those nonsense. But why are we not understanding? If we talk about Kojusi, let us try and dig before jumping to another one. But because we don't conclude, we jump to another thing. We don't conclude, we jump to another thing. It was not messed up. I'm not going to mess up my mental health. You see, in the case of all these things, the nurse 100% Oba Wunmi Paro, she's going 15 years. They saw 7 syringe. You said you brought 2. The cost Baba
five syringe, I think so.
No, 7. I think 7. Was our own. Sure, you understand? Baba came into that situation. Everything.
Lentin.
Yes.
3 used syringe, 3 empty used. Please wait. 3 empty used syringe and 2 used filled syringe with suspected content. Go on.
Exactly.
And she said she gave 3, but 5 was found. Go on.
Yes. You see that area that she lied is to support whatever narrative they already planned. They prepared whatever. And I said, let me tell you something. God and mine.
Your voice went low now. Can you increase the volume? Increase the volume.
Yeah. You should understand. If nurse is not careful, she will go 15 or 20 years. Now, for that policeman assisting Wunmi in that place, by all compiling information from Primeboy, nurse, all those things, by giving Wunmi to see. Okay, Abonaro, have you witnessed when you go to a station and you wrote a statement and they take your statement to somebody else? So possible. Possible now. They took no statement. That if you want Wunmi, and Wunmi get charged and say, if nurse can be writing all this nonsense, and what about Primeboy? If it's suspicious, okay. Reason why actually Wunmi about it too. Because Sam Larry is also in that custody. And Sam Larry is making them to understand. If you don't leave me, I'm a Dabubueru. Primeboy is not there. Primeboy is not there. If you don't make a move to release me, if you don't make this move to release me, things will happen. They have to bring Primeboy in for substitution. Abanaro, you remember the analysis of that 1 year? Can you please elaborate? Please, can you just explain that area for me?
Which one is that?
That 1 year, if you fight somebody.
Okay, yeah. Like assaulting by PRO Muyiwa, the spokesperson of the Nigerian police, he said, if you assault anybody within 1 year and 1 day, the person dies, you are still a suspect.
Exactly. So now, in that situation, Sam Larry fall into that category. But Sam Larry has told them, if at all you want me to go down on this dossier for Mohbad, people will go down. If Wunmi did not take that step of Paramount Primeboy to come in, police have to make it must that Mohbad and Primeboy fought. Sure, you get that area. They make it must. Primeboy and Mohbad fought over glass. So Primeboy is liable for what has actually happened. So Sam Larry has detached from that area.
You know, Lenchi, there's something that they stop, right? I keep asking myself, I say, let's say, tactically, if the government comes out and they decide to go the route of that nurse. You know, I'm perceiving something like I said this morning. I said the preliminary report that was given to us, they wanted to finalize things from that preliminary report.
Yes.
To hold Primeboy and hold the nurse, but we reacted.
Yes.
We reacted strongly, and so they felt like these guys are something else. Now they went to establish an inquest. There was no inquest then, no. After the preliminary report, now they declared an inquest. Now the inquest is made to delay us, to calm us down, okay, and then later give us the same result that they wanted to give us.
Exactly. You
but
get it.
through a more fashion way. So you get that to hold Primeboy again and hold nurse and then take them
people
to
will never understand. People will never understand the gravity of what is on ground. You see, all these things has been analyzed before that January. They wanted to come out. You know, me and you have the argument that they are coming to tell us that, oh, what happened to this thing? Go and bury Mohbad. And you said no. I said they would do it. They nearly did it, but they stepped back because of something happened. Now they are coming back with the same thing now. 10 weeks, a doctor or whatever will come out and said Mohbad died with this and that. Do you know who is behind us all this thing? And when Yabojo, they are already prepared everything down, and people don't get it. They are calling it lenchy. Sherry, the more you start going to the deeper talk, you understand that these people, they are already they've hide themselves off social media, but they are actually working with the police back to back. The arrest of Primeboy is not just ordinary. When Primeboy, I said Primeboy, you need to write a petition. Obudo competition, baby. And I'm happy he did. I'm very happy he did.
He did.
So now I said it's not enough. Anybody, if Primeboy, to Bawa Lorikini, testify to it. I said it's not enough. You need to go more deeper. If you go more deeper,
the deeper you go, the better you see.
The deeper you go, you will see that I want to my dad I said the key is in your hand. But if you, I hate when they said, oh, wow, we donate to work on. Let's go to the real facts.
Lenchi.
Yes.
I'm worried about Berekete. Do you want to calm my mind down about Berekete?
I will tell you.
Calm me down about Berekete. I'm worried about Berekete.
Don't worry about Berekete. Don't worry. You see, for us to go down there to find out everything, because there are some idiots that they don't really understand.
So as you are saying that, what you're saying is that Baba Lega team and Berekete, they are not working together.
No, they are still working. They are still in good time. But the mistake that is in between them is one thing, but which I'm not the kind of person who say I'm coming to say something. No, when that time comes, only just only 2 weeks. That 2 weeks alone, if that 2 weeks is not materializing, then I'm coming for them. Because that justice,
there is something. Yeah, that's why there was a day before I said I perceive negotiation in one form or the other.
You talking like this now? Whenever you want to talk like this, you don't talk like that, Papanaro. When it comes to negotiation, don't make that words. It's a very big word. When you are going to Papanaro, please, we don't want to be giving these people an insight. There are some people that are interested in all these things. They will change the narrative. But at the time you make that statement, they are coming for you again to change the narrative. They will come to your platform. I know them. Do you know how many people?
But I handle them squarely.
When you handle them, do you know? No. When you handle them, the narrative is already out there. The people that will cut and screenshot all those kind of things, and they will analyze Iro, which they don't even have the brain to see. Baba himself knows everything that is going on.
You are the fourth person that will tell me this thing.
See,
you are the fourth person. You are the fourth person. Everybody who was here, who was here 2 nights ago, this same thing he's saying, somebody said to, I won't mention the name. Those of you in the position who were here, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Let me let people understand. People need to save their mental health. People need to relax on this matter. People need to know the truth. If the truth is not seen, let me tell you, there are some parasites that will be coming about us, about this, about that. Go and check their profile properly. They are not up to date. They should know where they should go back to the beginning of this matter. They will understand that what they are saying is trash. Let me tell you something. If the nurse, Baba, all of them, if they are not careful, they will go to jail on this now interested. They want to use everybody for scapegoat. One wine some of you say scapegoat. And if care is not taken, everybody that tamper with the evidence, we do what? We go to jail. They are keeping quiet, so it's not because the police is stupid. There are some stupid police, but there are the police that they have interest in this matter.
Okay.
People thought, oh, Baba cannot go to jail. Baba cannot. If Baba compromise, even if anybody compromise, they will go to jail. Police are now interested because they are already messed up. Police cannot eat their word back, but they want to use somebody as scapegoat. If you thought of this,
now that everybody is traveling out of the country, who will you see as a scapegoat?
they cannot go. They cannot go far. I tell you, they cannot go far. They can only go to African country, Egypt, Morocco. See, let me tell you, the only person that can travel out of the country is Liam. Liam matter has gone viral. You people go to Instagram.
Are you saying that Liam can travel out of the country without the mother?
No, with the mother. The mother will use Liam to go. Do you know? Go and read about asylum seeker. Read it up about it properly.
Asylum seeker?
You see, let me tell you about baby in a community that is being threatened with the help of the people want to support him. Do you know what is going on Instagram? Do you know what is going in Telegram? People are on TikTok. They are not going around. If you can go deeper, you understand.
I'm live on Instagram now. They are listening to you. I'm live on Instagram.
Thank you. You understand that the narrative in Telegram is different from what they are saying in TikTok. It's now that we are bringing things together. I say if you are not on Instagram, TikTok, let this thing be accord. Let this thing be the same thing. It's because we sit down on TikTok for long since last year. That's why the narrative of Instagram is different. Do you know they actually ate Baba in Instagram?
And that is why we are trying to change. And that is why, if you see, we are trying to hold Karimo strongly. She went live calling out Baba, and her account was flagged down. I don't know how it happened, but it was flagged down. And again, when she go live, unlike before, now she had to turn off her comment section because almost all the comment is against what she's doing.
Exactly.
Any post she makes, she has to off the comment section.
Exactly. Because she don't want
on Instagram. Yes. Now, we have full control of Instagram right now. It's under our control.
People thought I'm not on Instagram. See, all this narrative I'm changing on Instagram is from the TikTok. Everything I'm doing on Instagram, IG. Go and look at me properly. It's not because I'm not showing my face in that place.
What is your Instagram? What is your Instagram ID?
And I will tell you later. I will tell you. We need to make people understand. Some people mental health is at stake.
That is the truth. Mm-hmm.
Some people mental health is at stake. People need to calm down on this matter. Let us focus how to get justice. Who killed Mohbad? Why are we deliberating on hours upon hours upon hours?
Do you ever wonder why it is so difficult for the widow, that is Wunmi, she can come online for hours upon hours, but it's so difficult for her to just make a simple narration of what happened to Mohbad. Have you ever wondered? I mean, what is so heavy?
No. They're trying to change the narrative by all costs. They are trying to change everything by all means. Reason why be number one. You see, Wunmi knew that what he moved corner. Wunmi knew, but yes, they know that Liam is not for Mohbad. But now, if she don't add all those things, why she's actually planning our escape route? If she don't put all those narratives there, they know that there's some dogs on Instagram, on TikTok.
Some dogs.
Hey, Wunmi said this. Can you hear? But how do you want to get justice? She will be looking for injustice. Now, it has shown that Russia has escaped. Now, the narrative of another scope is coming this evening, just to confuse people. When I told you guys that when Abu Ebe came, Abu Ebe is a very special person in the community, in the society. But they actually used that guy to get,
Abu Ebe is the same guy that Baba Yeo that bullied this.
Thank you.
The ticket now. The guy.
No, Abu Ebe.
It's all this.
I know it's all the same. It's all the same because it went viral. They want to use it in a sense that to change most of the narrative. But
the issue I have with this lady Wunmi, right? Wunmi is trying to make justice for Mohbad, drag anybody down with her. She don't want to go down alone.
No, she will go.
Osha Atamo,
lot of people.
She keeps saying that she knows Abuebe. Abuebe says, I don't know you. I don't know you. He said, no. I mean, we've been together. You've been seeing me.
Yes.
It is our fight. They are fighting against all of us together.
People don't. Sorry, that's what I wanted to explain. People don't understand. And what one in the situation is calling them one by one. People are not sensing it. But if you start, if you see, are they being? We stay.
Music gods.
God, thank you. So if we stay on this matter for just 1 week, we'll get the truth. But we are too quick to leave it.
And who is the music gods, by the way?
So let me tell you, Papa Naro, you will not ask me that question. You see, the music gods is those people that actually make themselves. But let me tell you, okay, let me just give you one insight. Mohbad has actually challenged a lot of people regarding his music career, about his voice, everything, and he's 100% sure. Now, if that lawyer, let me tell you, that lawyer, if he's present in Naramali's house, that lawyer is present in Mohbad's house. You should understand what these people are actually, secure Mohbad's death already. They've already made sure, but what Mohbad Bamaku was the problem.
How can a lawyer be in that house and not calling the police even before the arrival of the father? Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Never. How can a legal person in that house cannot say come about Mohbad?
You know, and the father who later come, who was not in the crime scene, who never know what killed the son, those who were there, who knew what killed the son, why didn't they call the police?
You will find out.
If they knew what police is. The police is not even far away from them, like 10 to 15 minutes.
Papa Naro, you will find out that
all Chit Junction.
Yeah, you will find out that all these things.
Your voice has gone down. Let me increase the volume.
Yeah, you will find out that all these things we are saying is at the back of our tongue again. As you might change your later. We're still going to change it.
Lenchi, what do you think is a strategy? If we go to Corona Inquest and they put everything on the nurse. I can't hear you.
Good luck. I want justice. If the nurse should go down, I'm very happy because number one, you are the number passing suspect instead of Primeboy. Now they learn Primeboy. They brought you came by yourself. If you remember my story, I said they're supposed to carry a pickup to go and arrest Primeboy. They're supposed to carry pickup to go and arrest Primeboy. But they should actually make it okay. For instance, you went as far as do you know what they call data protection of Nigeria? You've gone so far to go and check Wunmi's name, to go and check as far if this girl is not compromising any other name. Now, if Wunmi want to escape, except she use somebody's passport to travel, except she use somebody else's passport to travel. Otherwise, Wunmi still remain in Nigeria. I hate when they bring one stupid rumor, people start carrying it weeks over weeks. What killed Mohbad? Kilopa Mohbad. How did Mohbad die? How did Mohbad get into that house? Simple question.
You know, this question of how did Mohbad die is the worst question that Wunmi want to hear. Wunmi, the wife of the deceased, everybody around the world, whenever you say Wunmi anywhere in the world, ask Wunmi what happened to Mohbad. She'll become your enemy. Promise.
Yes, now she don't like it. She will never like it. Let me tell you, Papa Naro. Somebody will always say, let me tell you for free. This is the free I want to tell you now. I'm not getting upset anymore, and I'm not going to get exaggeration on all this matter. I've already found out the truth, which has actually given me peace. Before, when I was in the diaspora, I was traveling up and down. I didn't know the truth to the extent that when I get to Nigeria, Primeboy needs to be protected 100%. 100%. What I saw with that boy is beyond. People are just saying, oh, Kiniko, I've said it before, I cost him, I do everything. But when we look at the beginning of Mohbad exit, we have to mention Primeboy before we can talk about it.
Did you ask him what was inside that bag?
I asked him.
There is no smoke with that fire.
Where there's no smoke with that fire, I asked him. He said, and I quote him, he said, brother, it's just the same way I carry my bag. It's just the same way I carry my bag. And because he knows that he's going to dance on on that day is looking for where to drop the bag. And I said, okay, oh, she go back here, see, Ile Mohbad. He said it was a small bag, not a big bag. I said, you know that bag can contain anything. He said, brother, me, you need to understand, he doesn't know anything about all these things until things start putting things together.
Legend, did you ask Primeboy before starting to trust Primeboy? Did you ask?
I'm not trusting 100%.
Did you ask Primeboy about the argument that was ongoing in that car?
See, let me tell you, that is what people don't want to hear. But the horse's mouth, they will hear from that person. Me, I've known the truth, which the truth have set me free. But because of people, the way people are talking online, on comment section, all those kind of things, will not even allow me to make people mental health.
The best way to prohibit women from traveling is to expose any secret that is going to be used to be able to have more reason to nail her down, to have everybody call for arrest.
Yeah,
if we keep keeping those secret, okay, everybody keeping whatever is underground. Is it when all of them are gonna be away, then the secret will not be out of what use?
You see, in that area of Primeboy, my own question is very small question. I said, do you know anything about this guy's death? Number one. I look at his eyeball, eye to eye. He was sitting down close to me, eye to eye. Do you know anything about this guy's death? And he said, oh, it's just breaking. I said, no, anybody can break, anybody can do whatever. But let me be honest, do you know anything about this guy's death? He said, no. It's unfortunate that this thing happened and is attached. I said, number one, I'm your number one. I said, I hate you for letting Mohbad die. He said, you understand, anybody can say whatever they want to say. But seeing me, he has to tell me everything that happens to Mohbad. Mohbad is a best friend, is everything. But what happened to Mohbad is beyond. It's not about the son. If they say there's no camera in that house, there's camera. How Mohbad died, Wunmi. And I said, okay, that's fine. You confirm money. So would have understand that I don't want to say otherwise. Otherwise, if Wunmi is on ground from the beginning, at the same thing as Primeboy, and Primeboy, money Primeboy, remember they said you use bike to go. He said no, that's a different narrative. Were you present in that house? He said no. Money, okay, if I heard later that you are present in that house, then I will change my statement. I'm still going somewhere else to find out. So people need to understand that there's two faces on this matter. Two faces. Wunmi has actually changed the narrative in Instagram. TikToker, we know what really happens to Mohbad. So now we are fighting against two information. That we know that we need to know the truth. Primeboy himself actually understand in town. I asked about the Eruku. Yeah, he said yes, because Ikorodu is a very bad place. Which Baba even confirmed himself. I said in my own statement, if Baba is serious, why don't you get close to Primeboy? Can you one-on-one? A grant interview. You people need to talk. It's your son. It's your son. Primeboy mental health is not okay. When I saw him, it was just flip up. You know what they call flip up? Imbalance. You know, when you feel that somebody is actually shocked, the shock is in him. So I'm not going to believe anything that anybody is telling me now because I'm there.
Do you think that the same way Primeboy is being imbalanced?
Imbalance means, let me tell you, before people will change the narrative.
Not in the best state of his mind. Maybe.
Yes, okay. Yes. The matter is, when somebody asks that, and they're now saying,
in a shock state.
In a shock state. And they're still saying, I'm the one that killed that person. It's not 100% clear. But we need the truth. And that truth.
Lenji.
Yes.
If we say that Primeboy, after 7 months, or almost 7 months, is still in some kind of shock or threats.
Okay.
And he needs protection.
Okay. Let me tell you something.
Then can we also say that Wunmi, Darusha are in shock and threats of some people, and they need protection at all costs?
I don't really care about Wunmi. Wunmi herself is chopping money at the moment. Guarantee. You see, spending is hiding under influence of all those people. You see, Primeboy has been captured in one.
If you meet Wunmi today, you know you may have a change of mind.
I will never have change of mind, 100%. You know why? It's a homicide case. Primeboy.
When you saw Primeboy, he behaved in a certain way, and then you connect.
No, you don't get it right. Primeboy is not in the house. This is my question. How did this guy died? How did Mo die? I'm talking about when Primeboy left the show. If I see Wunmi today, I will never have a change of mind because this is a homicide case. The only person I can have change of mind for is Liam.
What do you mean by homicide case?
Homicide case because Mohbad died in the house.
Okay, no. It's not about first lynching. Okay.
No, I know where you are going.
Yeah. Lynching. First of all, homicide does not mean at home. Okay. Homicide is just any kind of killing. Suicide is me killing myself. Homicide is somebody killing.
Two things.
No, please wait. The word homicide is not attached to home. It has nothing to do with home.
I know.
Yeah. It's just opposite of suicide than homicide. So what I'm saying right now is this: the last time Mohbad was seen alive on video by anybody was in the show, alleged by the public, okay, was in the show. So from that time onward, Primeboy, the last time you saw Mohbad, when did you see him last, and how was he?
Thank you. You see that area?
From that time onward, anything could have happened to Mohbad on the road and at home. We can't tell.
Now let me tell you something. The person that actually be in that movement is Spending. Spending can actually give us. What did I say? I said if I want to call Primeboy now, Primeboy, who is the driver?
Fidelis, example.
Okay, can Primeboy tell you that is the Fidelis? Thank you. Okay, that area, I'm coming back again. Now, you are telling me that you don't know what happened from the show to the road, whatever. Mohbad got home, beaten. Now, Spending can explain what happened in that area because Spending was actually in the car to the end of this matter. You see where I'm coming from? So we have two people that can tell us. Wait, let me just wait. We have two people that can actually explain this thing, which is Primeboy and Spending. Primeboy Banwolo, but Spending Banwodele. So why are they trying to cover Spending, not to say anything? Why Primeboy is telling us there's a camera in the house? And if you watch the video, the recent video, Mohbad is actually swimming with this guy. So it's a recent something before they pass away. So there's some certain things that have been discussed.
Yes. How are you sure that the nurse is still in Lagos and Nigeria and not in Egypt or Afghanistan as things stands?
Nurse is not going anywhere because
you don't know the way about. Okay, like what if somebody's on the way making paper for them? How do we tell? How do we stop that nurse from going?
Okay, let me explain something. The people that know the nurse, which is these hosts, that actually went to Panty, they know what they did. All what I know, I don't want anything to compromise in the sense that money matter. Then that place has been sorted out. The host, sure you understand, that area, they are trying to change everything on Nenchi. But there's something going on, that's why I say I'm coming for those people later. So if they bring that Nenchi to be rubbishing what
you mean you don't even know the nose by face?
By face. When it comes to money, let me tell you, when it comes to money, I like to help.
Lynching.
Yes.
Are you sure that man you brought the other time was the father of the nurse?
That's the father. It's a dysfunctional family.
Okay, Lynching. If that man is the father of the nurse, why don't you try to contact the father of the nurse and speak to the nurse?
Thank you. Let me tell you something. It is my interest, if I want to make myself feel that, you know what, all what I did, I've done my own side. I don't want to proceed. I did my own side. When I understand that there's somebody Prime Boy, we bring this, okay, for you to be doing all those things, be bringing nurse friend, bringing like all those things, you should understand that they have the power to make sure that they get the evidence, everything that they are doing to back up.
But I think the nurse, I think the nurse is here. Let me see more than occasion. I think the nurse is here. Okay, no, okay, go on.
No. So if that person has actually front themselves, I wish I'm in Lagos. All these things they are talking about, I could have dealt with it long time. But if that person have fronted herself to go to Panti, they donated money for this person. If they've gone to Panti to go and do all those findings, at the end of the day, you are now coming to say, because we didn't allow all those things to mess up. If we actually say, okay, Lenji don't want to involve, they could have used nurse to cash out.
Okay, you were just against the cashing out.
That is it. I'm against it.
Okay, I think it makes sense. I think you support like one or two person just using the money instead of just having,
that's it.
A whole lot of perpetual money.
Enough of all this money things. That's why it gets to me and says, we should get the justice before
now money. I understand. Let me give you a round of applause. I understand. Tell me stop when you want.
It's okay. So let us proceed. I want people to understand that I don't know the nurse by face, and all what I did is to make sure that the way people are confused, that is what I did in that time, because that December was a disaster period. They want to bring out Prime Boy. I was very upset. I said no, these people should remain in prison, because like I was saying, Panaro, if you understand, when I use Tupac issue, that if that other guy is not pinned down in the cell, they will not know the truth. I said, and I quote this guy, I said, if they've not catch, I forgot this guy's name now, if they've not catch the other guy to pin Tupac's situation, we will not get the truth now, because they hold him responsible for Tupac's death, although he was in the car and he has a gunshot on his leg too, but he didn't die. But the police said, if at all I retire today, the junior officer should continue this matter until we find out what killed Tupac. And I am against it. I said nobody should release Prime Boy, nobody should release Spending and the nurse. But when they went ahead to release those people, what do you expect? If the nurse should die in the custody, or anything happened to the nurse, or they use the nurse to cash out, do you know we've rubbished this justice for Mohbad? But because I was looking ahead of all this thing, I can't hear you. Because I was looking ahead, I was looking at the prospect of all this thing, that I'm still going to go for this New York thing, I'm still going to go for the London, France, to get the justice. But people don't realize that they've gone beyond the justice. They went to go and bail those people. Then I said, okay, for us not to even compromise things, let one person individual to bail the nurse, so that there will not be money issue. Look at what happened at the end of the day. It was everywhere on social media. Now, when they called the police officer on Brekete, what did he say? He said they are cashing out on TikTok. You, me, everybody was, it was everybody. In fact, in London.
He mentioned me?
No, not you. I'm not saying.
Because that will come for Ramo.
No. All what they said, actually, Oba me. Because we are the ones talking about justice. And they said, those people on TikTok, they're cashing out. This is exactly what I was preventing. They didn't take us serious. I wish that man came on live on Break It and said, oh, the TikToker are trying, we will support them to get justice. But the man didn't say that. He said they're actually cashing out on TikTok. So this was exactly what I was preventing. Now, let me cut the long story short. Now, our voice has been heard in one point. Now, I don't say Westlaw is not trying. I'm not saying Arifa is not trying. Every host is trying. But the narrative they are bringing out is totally different. That we need to sit down, how can we get this justice? I remember John Floyd, when Bingo was doing nonsense, they sacked Bingo. Nobody even employed Bingo. Bingo was just doing his own on live to say we want Black Life Matters. They sacked him. They said they don't want to see him on the platform again because his narrative was different. So because we are Nigerians, we can do anyhow. We don't even put our brain down to know that, okay, this is exactly how to get justice. Please, this thing is happening in the first time in the history of our youth. We can actually use this thing to reform Nigeria, but we are toying with it. Why I'm saying this is because if the nurse has actually turned to cashing out area, it could have been something else now. But because of the narrow escape we have on the nurse, is because nobody is able to nail the cashing out of that area of they use nurse to cash out. That one is secure. But for the nurse to come out to come and talk, it depends on what the toxicology and the autopsy. Because if anything that comes out from that toxicology and what they call it, the autopsy, if anything comes out, the nurse is going down. People don't understand. They can't just bring the nurse and come and be ranting on the internet. They will nail somebody down. You people should calm down. You people rush too much. Because now the autopsy, the reason why they are holding the autopsy, because autopsy one bear already. The truth is already there. Please don't let us compromise things. We are getting to the bottom of all these things because the autopsy is the gateway. Why they are coming online is to distract people so that we will lose interest. They are actually looking at the public, the way we are talking. They are looking at the way we are actually analyzing them. I told them when in Washington DC, I said if they compromise this matter on this autopsy, it could be power.
Oh, you said this when you were in Washington.
Yes, I was in New York. Everything was said. Everything was said. Even the nurse. I talked about the nurse. I said if the nurse compromise, she's going 15 years. We want justice. We need to reform. We need to change everything that is happening. This is not Nigeria. This is the new face of Nigeria. This thing is happening in first time in history of Nigeria. They assume somebody. Look at how they did it. We need to let the police know that what they did in that area is so bad. So, number one, if these people should come online and say, Karimok said this. Oh, they said no. You see what they wanted to do? Let me tell you. The autopsy is not out. They want to use the nurse to quickly spoil the ground. Once they spoil the ground, it will not make sense again. I have to go. I don't.
Let me take one question.
No.
Let's see you too.
Okay, well, let me take her down. It's okay.
Take her down. She's a stupid woman. She's a very stupid girl.
This one. She's talking anyhow.
She's a very stupid girl. She's a very nanastic woman. Let me tell you, I don't have her time. She's a very stupid girl. She don't. If you don't imagine in the family, I'm telling you, I've told her. She's a very small girl. In the family, your life was better, idiot.
Lenchi.
So no. Enough is enough. This is not how to get justice. Papa Naro, you need to stop all this thing. This is not how to get justice. If you want to get justice, we need to be serious. This is very sensitive situation. We are not taking this as a child play. There are some people in hospital at the moment. They are listening to us. There are some people in custody. They are listening to us. They are using this thing to at least pass away time. We need to be serious. Apanaro, this is a time we have limited time to get justice. Limited time. We don't have time for nonsense. Going to America is not a small money. Going to France is not a small money. Somebody will just come and be talking a cheap word.
Why are they so interested in the nurse? I don't know.
They are parasites. They are the parasite people. They need to go and read. They need to go and understand. They need to understand that is not how to get justice. When the autopsy will come out, the nurse will be there. There's no how the autopsy will come out. They will not invite the nurse. The nurse is a clinical person. It's different from Primeboy.
And again, moreover, lynching, the nurse is a suspect.
Is a suspect, yes.
She's signing in the CID every week. She can't run away.
No, she signed. Do you know the reason why Darosha is not signing? Because they don't need Darosha. The Yaboban has actually made us understand that Omonya Osimbe. If they really want to fight for justice, they're supposed to allow the police to work. We may comply with all these people to detach all these people out of all this nonsense. And you are somebody out there that lynching lies. One lie, is why I know you. So this is a sensitive situation. We need the truth, and if that truth is not, everybody will be disappointed.
And that is what we are avoiding.
So nobody should come online and start talking nonsense. The nonsense is just killing the justice for Mohbad. We need to be serious. We need action. If you don't know how to make sense,
this nurse issue is giving them headache. I don't know.
Give them headache. Now see, Papanaro, the way I went to Nigeria to go to Brekete to find the truth, they live in Nigeria too.
Lynching.
Yes.
You believe there's a change that is going to come with the nurse, right?
Definitely. Autopsy is not out. She's a clinical person. She's not an individual. Do you know, Papanaro, I know you know what is going on. What is going on is individual person is different from the person that is clinical. Oh, thank you. Oh. So the trade was actually, trade, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Trade.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Trade. I met Trade in Washington, D.C. We actually did the campaign together. I love you so much. Thank you, your husband, for me. You guys are so beautiful and wonderful. These are the true family. They came all the way from somewhere in New York, from somewhere to Washington, D.C. to support the movement with the husband.
The last protest you went in,
yes, the husband was actually, in fact, the husband was so passionate about this who killed Mohbad. And I was touched. Let me tell you what happened in Washington, D.C. They actually phoned them from New York that there's some people coming to Washington, D.C. So when we get there, we don't even spend more time. I was actually going cuckoos with them. And the man said, they've already phoned us that you are coming. Where is the paper? And I gave them the paper and they signed. And the man read it and said, this is the ambassador. I said, wow, you actually came down from your office to meet me. He said, yeah. They've phoned me from New York that you are coming. It's all about justice for Mohbad. You will get it. Your governor is even here. I said, wow. Your governor is in the Washington, D.C. here. So,
you mean the case has gone that far?
It's gone far.
They're even assuring you that you're going to get it.
We'll get it. Let me tell you something. It's on our table. They are just looking at the way we are talking. That's why I'm key to let us change our narrative. Let us focus on how to get justice for Mohbad. They want to destroy this thing because this thing is going far. I will post you something. When I submit the document, they actually called the police. The police came. The police saw what we are doing. He said, oh, they call us from the house that you people are. I said, no, we're actually making the peace protest. And they left. If we are doing something wrong, they could have arrested me. This is genuine. It's not about Wunmi. It's justice for Nigeria, justice for Mohbad, for every one of us. You see this issue? I want to beg you, Papanaro, please let this. I'm not giving an ultimatum, and I'm not giving you. You are the owner of your platform, but respectably, I want to tell you that this situation of justice for Mohbad, we started it from here, and won't allow any wulus. They call them mouse people. They eat whatever they can eat.
Can you name these people so that I can?
No, this is one of them that came just now. They are not coming to engage. They are coming to say somebody's lying. So you mean somebody that went all the way to Nigeria, Brekete, Washington D.C., New York to do all those kind of things is lying. That person must be mad. Toba Kailara, you are the same person that said, oh, Papanaro is talking shit. I've seen her talking shit in some other places. But I'm not here to talk about anything. But let's continue the good work. Papanaro, enough is enough. You need to change this thing because we have 9 minutes. I'm telling you, Papanaro, we need to change this thing. We have 9 minutes. They're about to change this justice for us. What if I change them? If care is not taken, they will change it through your platform. And you are number second that I'm looking at. That you just be very careful. That thing must not happen again. When you have a serious and sensitive conversation with somebody, not bring any idiot to come and punish somebody's nonsense. Papanaro, thank you very much. I will appreciate it that we should try and as much as possible.
Do you want to block her? Do you want her to be blocked?
No, leave her alone. Let's see. Let me tell you.
You can block her if you want to block her.
No. Without all those people, we respect, we love each other. But it just our brain doesn't work the same. Some people have the IQ, AI, QZ.
Why they keep asking you about the nurse?
If they want money, I will give them money. If they want money for the nurse, I will give them. It's just the way I give money to assist the nurse. That's all. I only assisted. I don't know the nurse. The only person
trying to stop you from assisting? Is that what?
That is the problem. If they want to become a nurse, I can assist them.
How many of you want to become a nurse here? Not a quack nurse. Not a quack.
Not a quack nurse. So,
Lenchi,
yeah.
I hope you try to make your own personal investigation about the nurse, which I expect you to do so.
I'm still going to that area.
I do not expect. I believe that there are some things you really do not want to really express on, but I know you should know better.
No, I know better. See, Papanaro.
Yeah, if you know better, I don't have issue. Yeah, once you say you know better and you're sure, I don't have.
Yes, see that area, you know where I'm waiting for all of them. You know where I'm waiting for. You should understand. Remember last time when we spoke, when we did the scream this thing, I said, Papanaro, the thing that will shock Baba, that will shock the nurse, that will shock all of them is when the autopsy and the toxicology come out. That is when they will know the true Nigeria, that the people that is fighting for justice, you will now see them. You see them on the ground, they're not saying anything. They're actually waiting for what police want to say. If they go quiet, it's not stupid. It's actually waiting for what they say 10 weeks are right. But what they said is that if you know how to fight, your voice. Yes.
If the nurse again is going to be of much importance, she can't do this by herself, just in one low corner. Has somebody been able to connect this nurse to Berekete, where a statement can be taken and she can be secured?
There's somebody that actually came 2 weeks ago on his platform. He said they have the nurse number. If I lie, somebody is here to gyro me. They said they have the nurse number. Me, I don't have the nurse number. Somebody actually came on platform and said they have nurse number, and I said very good. These are the people fighting for justice. Make sure you call the nurse and speak to the nurse and let the nurse come and tell us how did Mohbad died. Simple. That is the only thing I did is the money issue. I hate people dragging people for money. When it comes to I donate this, I donate that, I was ashamed.
Lenchi, do you think something is fishy about this nurse?
Nothing is fishy at all. What is fishy is Wunmi that is trying to manipulate everybody. She's paying money to some people to change the narrative, to make sure this nurse thing trend.
Lenchi, are you saying that the police are correct about
the correct? Before you land, they are not correct. They are actually Babala's Were. They are the one that scatter all this thing, and we are trying to put it back. They are bastard. Let me tell you,
our police, you must do better.
Our police is the most, I would say they are good.
Investigating police officers, you are listening, you are there in the chat.
Yes. Police officer, let me tell you. Number one, I will start quoting everything. Number one, police, Nigerian police in Panti. When the situation of Mohbad came, police, if you are hearing me, when the situation of Mohbad came, that exactly 12 on the 15 on your table, Iyabo Ojo and the other compartments, they came, they said they need a department for them to do investigation. That is when they actually bring out the name Justice for Mohbad. Number one. On that table, Totodike make us understand that we will get justice. The Iyabo Ojo said definitely enter Mohbad. Now we are in the criminal section. Now, after all those periods, they left that table. They never talk about it. They went to go and run, to go and be looking for casket. That is when I know that they've compromised. That is when the issue of that casket came, to close people's eyes. But I was the one that said, no, this thing will not be allowed.
I can hear you.
That is when I said, this thing will not be allowed. They gave you people a department for you people to find justice for Mohbad. Now Wunmi came into the situation. That is when you people went to the
Lenchi,
yes.
Will you be able to take the nurse to Berekete?
See, Berekete, let me tell you. In one point, Berekete, door is open. Berekete have a special number, 01, that is using. If you can, if I say it's not permitted to share the number, but if it's permitted, you can call this man one-to-one and ask him question that, you know what, you have, number one, you go and do affidavit first before bringing a name to the table. It take 1 week. After 1 week, they can now see to the situation. You now sit down outside, they will take your information. They will actually do a video record with you. You will sit down outside, they will do a video record, they will ask you all kind of questions before going inside, before taking your matter in. So these are the situation. There's a process and there's a policy in place. If they are really serious, the people that is actually holding these people to make sure that they are secure, they're supposed to channel all this information to the activists.
And why are the people saying that Primeboy is not secure and cannot take Primeboy to Berekete?
Thank you very much. These are the things I went to find out. Primeboy is actually, is actually scared of his life, number one, because he don't know who is who. Because number one, I actually believe that Wunmi and Primeboy is in combat at the moment. So anything can happen. They must not kill that guy.
What if they are manipulating you and you don't know?
They are not manipulating me because I have the evidence now. The statement is with me. And the statement is still going far. It's not standing in punch. It's still going far. So if they're going to see, let me tell you, there's a way you drag somebody with what they call we should not put understatement here. But don't let us put the sentiment. Let us be facts.
Lenchi, what is your interest in all this investment time and everything?
My own thing is number one, because I don't know how I get myself into this matter. And I found out
it was 3 years. So
yes, I don't know. I just came back from work that day. And I stormed into all this and I said, Nigeria, they kill somebody under the staircase. How come? Okay, if they put somebody under the staircase, so that means police cannot do their job. So when I heard Baba Mohbad, he tempered with the evidence. You know where I work now. So any evidence, we have to take it serious. So I started looking at Baba Mohbad, who gave you the audacity to go and temper with that evidence, and you actually take the evidence out of the house. So that is what got my interest. I thought this thing will end within 1 week. Sure, you remember? I thought this thing will end within 1 week. But I found out that this thing is now going beyond. So I started finding myself.
Look, that was then. As it stands now, yes. Baba Mohbad did not tamper with evidence. It didn't alter any change in that body. That would have been seen as a tampering.
Other change that the evidence, you know how they do it here. Whenever anybody dies, they will block all the road, they will barricade everywhere, nobody goes in there. But in this situation, Baba Mohbad went to the station with the dead body. Right?
No. That is not tampering with evidence. It was driven by ambulance. Let's say.
Wait, please. I want that. Don't the law. Are you telling me Baba Mohbad did not see the dead body?
Please, increase your volume. Yeah.
So are you telling me Baba Mohbad did not see the dead body?
Yeah.
Are you telling me Baba Mohbad did not see the dead body when they put the dead body?
Let's say I'm Baba Mohbad and I walk into there. And I'm not convinced that my son is dead. Can I call for ambulance to take him to the hospital to confirm?
It is allowed, but number one.
So is that tampering with evidence?
No, we're not going that place. That is not hospital. We're going to the station.
Now, if on my way going to the hospital, if I brush the police station to get a report, in order to be able to, the reason why police report is meant for two things: either to be able to properly assess that body in the hospital, or to place the body in the morgue. To properly assess that body in the hospital or in the morgue. So this was not him. He didn't carry the body. He didn't touch the body.
That's what I'm saying.
The process
I'm saying. I'm trying
through an ambulance, not any.
Ambulance is a
so there's no tampering with evidence here.
Wait. I'm telling you what get my attention to this matter. Ambulance. How did Mohbad get to the station? And it took hours. The dead body. Hours. Who is sitting down in the car? They have about 2 cars. We have Wunmi in the car. We have Ayan. We have Lifestyle. We have all of them in that place. Ayan was actually making call at the same time as Wunmi. So now, this one make me get crazy about this matter. So in that situation, how did they transfer Mohbad back after they've seen everything? Okay, it's not possible. Now I'm now saying if that one word, if they give Baba that authorization to go and deposit Mohbad somewhere else, Baba will be able to see whatever that's happened to Mohbad's body. That's number one. But it's not allowed at that period of time.
Are you saying at that time that's your thought, or that is still the same thought now? That's
what I think. If
now or before, do you still do the opinion?
Before.
But by now, you should know that he didn't tamper with evidence. He did not.
I said yes, before. I always say that. But now I said for them to rob this man, which is Baba Mohbad, to rob Baba Mohbad in that area. So Iya Mohbad have actually seen the truth already before Baba came. So these two families, they know the game they are playing. So if we are here shouting, fighting for justice for Mohbad, it depends on that family. That family. So I said, okay, wait, no, let me finish. So I now said, okay, you know what? These people need assistance. They need voice. They needed voice for this boy. Let us continue advocating for justice for Mohbad. So when I saw the complication from there for Iyabo Ojo again, I get upset again. I jump in back again. I said, no, these people are the front line of justice for Mohbad. Now they are compromising. Then we took it on ourselves. That is when we started advocating for justice for Mohbad. At the end of the day, the truth came out. A lot of things happened. Till we get to this stage, what Karimo has actually did in this matter is to be changing narrative, bringing people to left and right. All these things. Okay, when we are in the US, we type the address. The address wasn't correct. The address they are sharing on internet is not correct. They actually gave a different. If I have not gone to that extent to go and find out, we will not know that all this thing is lie. I was the one even letting the people know that Karimo is a liar.
Listen, if we really care about justice million, why don't we think about the nurse safety and knowing what information the nurse can use, that the nurse have, so that we'll be able to turn the table around? Don't you think it's disturbing?
Let me tell you, we are just here to rounds. At the end of the day, there's no action. If I see that there will be an action, I will support. Okay, you know what? These are the things that we need to do. But people are just there, they will talk, but there's no action.
And what I'm saying is this, right? Can we call Berekete and direct this nurse to Berekete?
Let me tell you, until the autopsy come out, everything come out, they find her guilty or not. If we know that, oh, this nurse is actually supposed to be guilty while police lying, then we start from there. Or they nail the nurse alone. Then we'll say what happened to the rest. So these are the things. We should not compromise things here now. Because when the autopsy is out, then I believe that the autopsy will say the truth. Because if we allow these people to lie regarding the autopsy, then we finish. We should not allow them. If we start looking for another way out, they are there laughing at us. That you see, they are actually looking for.
Okay, but Legend, if the nurse is in a safer hand, I think we could have helped. Okay.
Nobody can help the nurse. Papa Naro, I want you to get it right now. Nobody can help Primeboy. Nobody can help Spending. Nobody can help the nurse. Nobody can help.
Not even Berekete.
Let me tell you. No, even see, Berekete is out of the way. The only person that can actually help the situation is the autopsy not to be compromised. Don't let us get it twisted. If we started bringing different options, they will change this narrative. They will change every situation. They will change it. So if we stand on this autopsy, then we can fight anybody. I can bet you with everything I have in my life. If we start bringing another option, they will trend it. Before you know, it will get out of hand. We should not allow that narrative to come. Until the autopsy is announced, until everything has been announced, then we will know the truth. Yes, now they arrest this one a long time.
Yeah, today.